Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Down to Earth Astronomy and to Fractured Space. Today's video is going to be a beginner's guide to Fractured Space. So if you're considering trying to play the game, if you're very new to the game, this video is for you. If you're a more veteran player, this is probably not going to be a video for you. Now, let's just get stuck straight into it. This is from actual gameplay, and I should say this is a pure solo, so all the other players in this are AIs controlled by a computer. So, just so if people are sitting there screaming that I'm not helping my team, these are just computers, so I don't think they mind. But anyway, the game is a corridor shooter, a spaceship shooter I should say. So basically we have our base down here, we have the enemy base up here. Object is of course capture the enemy base and defend our own base. And do that by going to these two lanes here at either side. So you can jump to one of the jump beacons. Start by doing that. And we can see here on the minimap how it goes. And okay, so basically we have these forward stations, which is the one here. And if we, as long as we hold these forward stations at either side, so this forward station here and this one here, the enemy team cannot jump to a base. But as soon as they capture it, they will be able to jump to our base. The other opposite way is of course also true. If we capture their base, their forward stations, we will be able to jump to their base. And then there are also all these small mining stations. You can see one right in front of us here, so chasing this big Leviathan here. And now he's opening up on me. Fire some missiles at him. We have these mining stations here. And that basically allows our team to collect materials which we use to level up. Because as you can see here, just gonna try and get away from this Leviathan before he kills me. As you can see here at the top of the screen, you have a UI with, oh, he's doing a lot of damage. Okay, I think we're safe. Let's get back to home base. So here at the top, you can see that we have two circles at the top UI, and either circle, they both say 2 right now. That's the team level, and as we capture these mining stations, we will gain more points, and that will level up the team, making our ships stronger. The big circles are the cap rate for both our own and the enemy base. So right now, there's of course 0% since no one has actually captured anything. At the bottom here, at the bottom left, you can see our armor indicators. That's how much armor a ship have. And at the bottom in the middle, you have all the different abilities that the ship have. They vary from ship to ship. We're going to go into more detail about this in a little bit. But for now, let's just go back and try to see if we can kill this Leviathan here. And we just got a warning that says that Gamma is online in 60 seconds. That's a good, that makes it a good point to begin to talk about the Gamma sector here. Let's just kill this guy, see if we can get him down. Fire some missiles at him. Boom, there we go, he is dead. Anyway, so there are this Gamma sector here in the middle, waiting for a jump drive to cool down. There we go. And this will unlock with, I think, 6 minutes increments. So every 6 minutes this unlocks. And that means you have a chance to capture this special station at the middle. And if you actually capture it, your team will receive a buff for the next 3 minutes. Giving you all your ships on your team, making them faster, doing more damage. Generally just being better ships. And we can see here 10 seconds until it unlocks. We're just going to try and see if we can actually get it here. Just to show you guys how Gamma fight will normally work. See, now that the enemy team is flooding in here, we're going to begin to open up on this guy. Trying to have a little bit of cover here. You can see the cap process at the top of the screen. Let's target that guy. Fire some missiles. Hope they're not hitting the station. Still trying to... Oh, not a good shot with this ship. Haven't played this in quite a while. Come on. Almost got him. Come on. Okay, I didn't get him. I'm a bad shot. Not my favorite ship. Anyway. So the idea is the team that captures the Gamma will get a bonus to their team until, of course, your ship dies, which mine just did. But anyway, as you move forward and when you capture their forward station, you'll then be able to move to the enemy base. And eventually one team or the other will capture the enemy base. And it should say that the third and every time after that the gamma sector unlock, the bonus you're going to get is that your all members of your team will get instant jump access to the enemy base. Which is an absolutely very, very important buff to get. But anyway, I think this shows pretty much the gameplay. Let's go out to the hangar and let's talk a bit about the different types of ship that are in the game and how you actually progress through the game. Because there are a lot more to the game than just flying around and shooting at people. So this is the hangar. This is what you will be greeted with when you initially start the game. And you're going to start with 3 different ships from the 3 different ship manufacturers. And so you can see out here on the side, we have all the ships available in the game. And all the ships will be available to you from the moment you start the game. You will not be able to fly them, but you'll be able to test them in solo play. So in solo play, you can fly all the ships you want. But you're going to, as you play, you're going to collect credits. And these credits you can then use to buy the ships, which unlock them and allow you to play in PvP and co-op mode, which is, I think, the only mode where you actually make credits. I don't think you make credits in solo play. Not actually sure about that. Don't really play solo. Anyway, so you can unlock the ships, and they will have different price tags. Some of them will be very cheap. Some of them will be very expensive. But it doesn't mean that the expensive ships are necessarily better than the cheap ones. Because an important part of the game is that all the ships should be equally matched. They're going to play out very differently. For instance, if we look at the 3 ships you're going to start with, this is the Pioneer. The Pioneer, we can see the stats. This is some basic stats of the ship. This has very low utility. It's not a good support ship. Defense is mediocre. And attack is okay. We're going into the loadout, and we can see there are different loadouts in here. We can change some of the modules of the ship, which is going to change the way the ship plays. It doesn't mean that the last one here is better than the first one. It's not an upgrade. It's just a change to the ship. It just plays a little bit differently. It might be that you have a faster firing gun, which is more accurate maybe, or you will have a slow firing gun. Which, I don't know. It all depends from ship to ship, and you can change it, and it's very well described here, and you can test it out in solo play mode if you want to. But yeah, again, you unlock the ships, and all the ships again should be equally matched. So even though you're just starting right off the bat, the ships you're going to get is going to be competitive. So you're not just going to be rolled over by people in larger ships than you. Of course, you might just get stomped at the beginning because some of the other players might be better than you, but the player skill is very important in this game. So if we look at the ship you're going to start, we're going to start with the Pioneer again, very attack focused ship. Then you're going to have too many ships here, own ships maybe. What are we looking for? We're looking for the Venture. And you can see here, damage is a little bit lower, utility is a little bit higher, and defense a little bit better. And generally, I think the combination of having higher defense and a higher utility makes this a little bit more defensive, because the utility that it has, usually lots of options on this ship, is that the ability to repair both itself and its allies, while being a very tanky ship. So again, decent ship if you want to play a bit more tanky, I guess. And the last one, which is my absolute favorite, which I for some reason missed when I was scrolling through the menu here. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Sentinel. This is of the 3 starter ships, one of my favorites. Good balance of utility and attack. Defense is a little low, but this ship relies on speed and maneuverability to stay alive. And you see lots of upgrades to this ship as well. You can really customize them very much. And the ships play very differently. The Pioneer was a bit slow. It's good at the sustained damage. The Sentinel is more like a swoop in, do some damage, and then get the hell out of there before people begin shooting at you because it doesn't have a lot of armor. But there are more ways you can customize, because all your ships, of course, also have a crew. And you can get different crew members, and you can then put the crews together as you see fit. And you can see they will have these slots here where you can then put different implants. And the oh, hold on, I need to go in the right slot, so I need to go there. So, and these implants will then see, this one gives you more hull strength, this one gives you less damage from enemy fire when you're jumping, more missile damage, your cap rate for both mining station and bases are fast. You can customize this as you see fit to make the crew fit the ship and the play style that you play, just as you want it. And again, you can make different crews, and you can actually select that after you've seen what team composition is. So once you select, let's actually just do that real quick, just to show you guys. When you start, let's just do a solo here again. The first thing that's going to happen is you're going to be, of course, matched into a game, and now you have the opportunity to choose what ship you want to play. And you can then sit here in the chat, you can coordinate with your team. These are, of course, all NPCs or AI, so I could talk to my team and say, oh, we need more attack ships. Okay, I'll take a Venture maybe, or I don't know, Colossus, that's defensive ship. You can see they have some indicators here what type of ship they are, Ghost maybe. And you can then choose and coordinate what type of ship that you guys are going to play. Maybe we need a protector, which is a logistic ship that repairs. Maybe we need something else. So you can talk to a team, figure out what ships you're going to need to have an optimal team. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to actually select the loadout. So if you want, for instance, oh, okay, so we have lots of attack ships here. So maybe I want a different version of the repair beam that this ship has. So maybe I want another type of boost or another type of shield or whatever. I can then change that in here as I see fit, again, to customize it. And it's all about customization. You can really make the ships play the way you want. And then once you're happy with that, you just click next, click ready, and then you will be matchmaked into a game. But yeah, anyway, that's my quick introduction to Fracture Space. Hope you found it interesting, useful, and if you're going to play the game, well, don't hesitate to look me up. There's also a link to my Discord server, actually, and I often, when I'm looking for people to play with, I'll go and find viewers from my Discord server, so go and join that. And I'm always ready to play a game, so if you feel like you miss someone to play with, just hit me up, and if I have the time, I'm always ready. So anyway, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like the video, and until next time, I will see you guys in space. You can also go to any of the links just above here for all the social platforms. The links are also in the description down below. And over there to the side, there are a channel icon where you can subscribe and some videos that you might find interesting. So, again, thanks a lot for watching.